All right, we're live. All right, welcome back to the Hotel Orloff. It's episode 748. Doing a quick live stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, broadcasting from the Hotel Orloff. We are going to have some pretty cool stuff today. Copy. All right, I'm putting the link in the chat. Paste. So in the chat is where you will go to pop on. We have 0 viewers. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's kind of an impromptu episode. Got to plug things in. Plug in the phone. Okay. We got 1 viewer. Fantastic. Stick around here. We should have some highly entertainment here in a few moments. Sorry. It's we're getting everything lined up here. Well, we just had a telethon where we didn't sell any episodes of the Tomb of Terror, but that's all right. I'm sure it entertained at least a few people while they were having their hot dogs and hamburgers today. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't go there. Suppose I could put some entertainment on for you while we're waiting for the real entertainment. In fact, let's do that. Hold on a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're waiting for a special guest to drop in here in a few moments. In the meantime, let me see what I can line up for entertainment. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, here we go. All right. We've got some entertainment lined up. 1 viewer, excellent. No, we don't want that. We want share screen. Share screen. All right. Share. Share. All right.
Here, on this soil, on these grounds, beneath those fields, lies the true source of American greatness, of American glory, and of American freedom. As long as we are blessed with patriots such as these, we shall forever remain one people, one family, and one nation under God.
Far out beyond our world and time lies the ultimate epic encounter with the supreme alien intelligence.
Alien ships are approaching the base. Their intentions are not known.
Alien Attack. A stellar war so huge that only Earth's own moon could lead the human battle fleet against the most overwhelming attack mankind will ever experience.
You have no place in space at all. You have no future.
The challenge is on. The awesome fight for man's very existence in the universe.
Why has all this happened to us, Professor?
The gods using us for their sport, perhaps.
Alien Attack.
Excitement, danger, stalk the lovely and courageous Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Native drums voodoo their jungle madness as Sheena and Bob the Hunter take you on a series of action-packed adventures through the treacherous jungle. You'll find thrills that will leave you breathless. Adventure woven into the black magic of deepest Africa. Stories of scheming traders, tribal feuds, lost treasure, suspense as unknown terrorists strike, spine-tingling spectacles in a wild, savage world. It's television's newest, most exciting adventure series. Don't miss Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, on this station.
As you gather with family and friends this weekend, everything is more expensive, a lot more expensive, actually, because of Joe Biden's reckless policies that have caused soaring energy costs and currency inflation like our country hasn't seen for over 50 years. This Memorial Day, gas prices are up 48% since Joe took office. That's right, 48%. Food prices are up 18%. Airline prices are up 41%. Taxes are higher than ever. Interest rates for mortgages and car loans have put the American dream out of reach for countless millions of families. Meanwhile, in the Joe Biden economy, real wages are down 25 months in a row. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. In fact, it's the longest streak on record. The typical American family this Memorial Day weekend has lost an average of nearly $7,000 a year in purchasing power because of Joe Biden's failed presidency. You could take the worst 5 presidents in history, and they haven't done the damage that Joe Biden has done. Just add them up. But help is on the way. On day one, I will begin to reverse the disastrous effects of Biden's inflation and rebuild the greatest economy in the history of the world, which is what we had. I will unleash energy independence, and we will bring the price of gasoline down immediately by ending Biden's foolish war on American energy. They don't want to drill. They don't want to get that liquid gold. We have more than anybody, but we're going to get it. We're going to bring those prices way down. This will also put immediate downward pressure on food prices and the cost of living. By Memorial Day 2025, our country will be roaring back. We'll be well on our way to greatness like our country has never seen before. We were doing it, and then it got stopped by some horrible policies. We had horrible, horrible policies. They all happened so quickly. Not only will we be energy independent, but we will soon be energy dominant. We'll be making so much money, so much, that we'll be reducing debt and lowering your taxes. We're doing so many different things. Our country will be great again. I promise. Thank you very much.
New Pizza Hut cheesesteak. Sirloin steak plus peppers and onions. Steak night every night.
I was down to talk to my doctor about Rybelsus.
Ask your healthcare provider about Rybelsus today.
Rybelsus, indeed.
My fellow American citizens, I'm grateful to the motion picture industry for this opportunity to remind you of a most important day in our lives. December 15th is Bill of Rights Day. The Bill of Rights are the first 10 amendments to the American Constitution. After the Constitution was written, it was felt that while this was an extraordinary document, it did not provide the kind of guarantees for our individual liberties that a free country required. And therefore, under the leadership of James Madison, the first 10 amendments were adopted to the Constitution. We call them the Bill of Rights. They are the most extraordinary and detailed guarantees of individual liberty that any people on earth now possess. Because of the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, because of the Bill of Rights, we are guaranteed freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, the right of assembly and petition, the right of trial by jury, the right to be secure in one's own home, the protection of due process of law and private property and public trials, and many other things that perhaps we take for granted, but which we are guaranteed in the United States Constitution. Even though the parchment of the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights is old and fading in the Archives building here in Washington, nevertheless, this document, the Bill of Rights, has meaning in all of our lives every day. We owe a good deal to it. I think it's appropriate that we be reminded of our blessings and those who made them possible. We remind our children of what a great country we have, how much it's been through, what it means to them. Remind our servicemen, 1 million of them who serve overseas, that they do not defend merely a piece of geography, but also a way of life expressed in the American Constitution, expressed in the Bill of Rights, expressed in the freedoms that we all enjoy. Thank you very much.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Oh, great.
Should have gone with US Cellular.
Yeah,
They
it's
aren't
the
raising
worst
prices on
phone in
any
the
of their
history of
plans.
mankind.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well,
Never.
that is
What a
refreshing.
lie.
Creepball. When you call us, the terror begins. Creepball. Real life ghosts and zombies talk to you. Dial 1-900-490-CREEP. That's 1-900-490-CREEP. Randomly selected callers get connected to me live. Hurry up. We're waiting for you, pigeon. If you're under 18, make sure your parents know you're calling. Just $2 per call.
Hello, is this 490 Creep? Yes, is Kevin Johnson there? Absolutely. Yes. All right. Well, I'll call back. We're waiting for an important event here, ladies and gentlemen. Meantime, we'll
real life ghosts and zombies talk to you. Dial 19.
we'll all right, just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Gotham City Comics is en route. We should have a very interesting television program this evening.
Make sure you spell it right.
Snorkeled off, they call me so handsome and pretty. He's got a weird nose.
Do I really have to sing?
My name is Grumble.
I am Kamumble.
You're standing on my foot.
Grumble is his name. Smulders is my game. I know more than you do.
Yes, you. And don't forget me. I'm goody-goody. I always do what's right. For instance, I eat freaky cereal because it's got a lot of vitamins and it's good for me.
You too can have crunchy, freaky cereal as part of your good breakfast. And there's a free freaky in specially marked boxes.
Okay, here comes the big finish.
We are the freaky. We are the freaky.
Henshin V3! までダブル台風ストップライダー3兄弟正義のエネルギークロス V3 ダブル台風新発売1、2号のライダーベルトもあるよ。
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, so he called for post toasties to eat. He grew sad and bereft, not a toasty was left, so he sprang to his 2 royal feet.
Gadzooks! Who ate my post toasties? Who ate my post toasties?
Let's all hurry to the grocery store to tell that man we gotta have more post toasties.
For goodness sake, get post toasties. Some cornflakes.
The king had given his royal command. His cornflakes must be the best in the land.
Chris, he demands it.
I went to an Ivy League school. I'm very highly educated. I know words and the best words.
These cornflakes have a special flavor, fit to meet with royal favor. So old King Cole is merry and gay. He starts his morning this wonderful way with post toasties.
Some cornflakes.
Malware and bots and worms. Oh my. The wild, wild web can be scary and complex. Watch out.
Right. All right, skip ad. All right, we have 11 viewers. Stick with us, ladies and gentlemen, for this historic live broadcast.
There it is. At last, the Seattle World's Fair. Crossroads of the universe.
The Century 21 Man in the Space Age Exposition.
Let's have a closer view. Sizzling Saturn. Look at that observation tower.
A 600-foot marvel.
They call it the Space Needle. And the restaurant on top?
Yes, yes.
It revolves completely around every 60 minutes.
And what a view. All of the fair in Seattle, too.
With snow-capped Mount Rainier in the background.
There's so much to see.
The world of science, exhibits of commerce and industry, fine arts and entertainment.
And a galaxy of fun on the Gateway.
There's nothing like this back on Venus.
Let's hurry on down. I can't wait to ride that monorail.
Seattle World's Fair, here we come.
Don't miss it. The Seattle World's Fair. April 21st to October 21st.
Where are we?
On my Sunday, welcome to breakfast with my chocolatey good cereal, Count Chocula. Brighten up, Choc. Kids love my delicious strawberry-flavored Frankenberry.
I love Count Chocula's chocolatey flavor and real marshmallows.
See?
I like Frankenberry's strawberry flavor and real marshmallows.
Frankenberry. Count Chocula. You can enjoy a good, nutritious breakfast with Frankenberry. Count Chocula.
Hello, I'm the Great Galu. I've come a long way from being a $17.95 toy in 1961. Sure, they were good times, but I'm here today to talk to you about something very serious. The state of America. My political ideology is based on my steadfast conviction that every man, woman, and child in this nation yearns for change. Complete, unadulterated, and devastating change. I am the being that can change America. All I ask is that you give me a chance to prove myself to you, to show that my way is the right way, to get America back on track. Believe me, I won't shake your hand. I won't tell you lies, but I will kill you all if you don't elect me as the 45th president of these United States. Get behind my campaign and the lives of you and your family will be spared. Vote against me and suffer my wrath. My complete and apocalyptic fury will be directed toward you if you don't get up and show your unwavering support for me and the Guardian Party. I care about America, but don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
The great Carlo for president. He'll earn your respect. In fact, he demands it.
Paid for by the committee to elect the great Carlo 2012.
Coming soon to this theater, the adventures of Captain Puma and Puma Girl. Presented by Puma, the refreshing new Super Energy soft drink. You'll be seeing them in the most exciting adventures ever, fighting evil and danger from the four corners of the world to the far reaches of outer space. What's the secret of their super strength and energy?
It's no secret at all. We drink Puma. It's more than just a refreshing soft drink. It's got vitamins and proteins, everything we need to build up power and strength.
And after a really rough day, it's great as a quick energy boost. Because our line of work can sure tire you out.
So look for us soon. In the meantime, try refreshing new Puma, the Super Energy soft drink. For Puma power!
The great. Gonna relate.
Welcome back to episode 748, broadcasting to you live from the Hotel Orloff here in scenic rural Retreat, Virginia. Wish to have quite an entertaining broadcast this evening. In the meantime, let's see if there's we had 11 viewers. Now we're down to 5. You thought this was just going to be a repeat broadcast. Well, I could understand why you'd think that because I've been doing that all day. But it won't be. Let's see. This magazine is from spring of 1985. It's Comics Collector. Wow. This article is probably why I bought this issue. The Monsters Shall Rise. Let me get the light better here, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. We need better lighting. I think we need more light in here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. A lot of years ago, these fan magazines were on the newsstand. Here's an issue of Comic Book Marketplace. All about the Atlas Seaboard comics, which was I thought, a wonderful line of comics around 1975. Yeah, see, these magazines were printed on all this slick paper, and what did this thing cost back then? It was a whopping $5.95 back then. When was this? April 2000. Just imagine, April 2000. Just think, it's hard to imagine those days before 9/11. How different the country soon became. Well, in a few minutes, we should be joined by a special guest. It'll be worth your while to stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, what could I entertain you with? Okay. I remember 2000 like you was yesterday. Yes, indeed. Very well put. You would think this is just a box of hush puppies, the shoes that your mother would buy you that would make you highly unpopular at school. But lurking within this box are all kinds of goodies that you've probably seen before. Likely this, it looks like it's a lot older because of the Catwoman costume, but this is actually part of the wave of 1966 Batman products. Yes, the sound effect is a giveaway, right? Wham. And of course, we've got the instruction manual for the Aurora Vampirella model kit, which is Neil Adams art. Any moment, Gotham City Comics, Kevin Johnson, Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona, should come on as a special guest. Just in case you have one of these model kits, you put the legs together first, then the arms, then you assemble her like so. And what else we got in this little box? Oh, look at this. She's painting the creature. Why, it's Barnabas Collins. Trying to keep you guys entertained while we await Kevin's arrival here in the live stream. Now, see this book? I have this book, but it's the only one of the Galactus trilogy that I own. In a few minutes, we may see some other things along these lines, hopefully. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this must have been something of my father's. Is that an airborne insignia? You tell me. I know there's several airborne, ex-airborne people that tune into this channel regularly. Perhaps they're watching now among the 9 people. Here's a Christmas card. Oh, I see who that's from. Very good. Okay. I've got all kinds of old recipes in here. Like this is a recipe for rollaway chocolate balls. So in case you're going to be making this for Memorial Day this evening, this is the recipe. Rollaway chocolate balls. Oh, look at this little, man, there's everything in here. Look at this. It's a clip from an old newspaper, but what's on the other side, you wonder? Look at that. Girls, bring your boyfriends and discover if you have a man or a mouse at the Strand, Sunday, 11:30. Midnight Show, Asylum of Horrors, Dr. Silkini's Asylum of Horrors, Weird, Eerie, Spine-Tingling, In Person, Frankenstein Monster, also on the screen, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. It's from August 14, 1945, Shelbyville, Indiana. If I had a time machine, that's where I'd be. You'd probably be somewhere else. I don't know. Actually, I'd probably be there watching the rock roll away as Jesus Christ comes back from the dead. That'd be the first destination. This one would be in the top 5, though, after watching Jesus Christ return. They just cleared the runway. Okay. Do you want to pop on now, Kevin, and just have the phone going in the background? Here's another alter ego, all about Marvel horror. When these magazines would come out, there used to be tons of these fan magazines on the newsstand, and they would be devoted to horror comics. I would always be, of course, I'd always get them. My goodness. Maybe Dr. Frederick Wortham was right. Sometimes you look at these old comics and you think, hey, maybe that guy had a point. Men's Adventures. Okay. Here's an artist being attacked by his own creations. You know, this morning, my wife had a Dr. Pepper that I'll talk to you about that later. Hello, Kevin.
You there?
All right. What's going on? Can you talk?
Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
All right. They were already waiting for me.
Oh, okay.
They have 7 boxes to bring in.
Are they in the store?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Well, I need to be quiet then.
Huh? We got 7 boxes to go through.
Okay, well, you can use the camera and then record the images, and that way you'll have a document of everything that's there.
Yeah.
But could you turn the camera sideways?
Good. How you doing? Good. Let me grab a table. We can. That's okay. It's my sister's birthday, but we're. Oh my goodness! It's not. It's all right. Not until 4. I have to be there.
A lot of fun organizing these.
You put them in order.
Some of them like they cross over so much that whatever. And I ran out of the label that divided thingies, so I was like,
Yeah, we don't in here. We don't put a label on every book.
yeah,
That would be too many.
there's way too many.
Yeah, I just put a few.
We have Red Sonja too, but is that a Conan like? You've probably seen.
Saw the Captain Americas. Saw the Falcons. Saw the Hulks. Saw the Iron Man.
Seen the Spider-Man.
Saw the Daredevils the first time.
Right.
But you didn't have all of them in there.
No, we had a lot more.
Yeah, more now. Because you didn't have early ones in there. Now we do. So this box, kind of need to look at stuff. Oh, you brought the big treasury?
Yeah, we brought. Oh, you've seen Fantastic Fours. Pretty sure. Okay, you've seen these.
This is out there then. These were you're saying you have the Star Wars books?
We have like 2, 3, 4 small Star Wars books, but they're probably mixed in here somewhere. I want a box to put them in.
No, they don't make a box that big. At least you have it in a bag.
Yeah, and I couldn't find
The boards.
The boards
are hard
were
to
like-
find too. I have the board.
Yeah, and then we have some smaller comics too. So you were saying you wanted the horror ones? We have a bunch of horror ones. for
You brought
too.
them? Oh, cool.
Mhm, yeah.
That's what I'm most excited about.
It's too funny because we were like, what do we do with these? We're like, like. Which one's that one?
It's a combination.
Oh, that might be the one. Yeah, the horror ones. There's the monster. I call them monsters. I literally just put monsters. The monsters. Creatures, monsters.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff in the front, they're kind of like.
You just didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, we didn't know. I think they're a little bit newer.
The team up issues.
I call them the weird ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Really? The weird.
Yeah.
That's so funny. The story's good.
On
They
most
like
more.
the
Most
invaders.
Marvel comics, yeah, the stories are good.
I think there's some of them where like his collection when he was a kid like started getting mixed in.
Oh, your husband?
Yeah. He bought like a few. Like most of these are his dad's. Like I would say like 90%. Is that the last one or is it anymore?
There's that crate in that first one.
That one. This one has the X-Men, Invisible Iron Man, and Captain Marvel.
Oh, cool.
2 random warlocks.
Yeah, they would, yeah. That's all I had.
Yeah.
One more box.
I think he has one more crate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 milk crate.
No, crates are dangerous for comics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seen a lot of ruined comics because of milk crates.
Well, I think those ones have like the bigger comics. We couldn't
Oh, okay.
figure out what to do, so.
I mean, as long as you're careful. Whether it's almost like those holes and stuff, they'll rake the. They'll like rake the comics.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, comic books you have left in the bag.
Yeah. Mixed in one of the other ones.
Okay.
I'll put it back.
Oh, the toys?
Yes, I was like.
Does he have more of them?
Yeah,
Just-
somewhere. See, I was excited about these for you.
Yeah, the magazines. They're cool. They're cool. I like those. Yeah, I thought you guys were coming tomorrow. I got that
Sorry
message
about that.
today.
Yeah, we.
You sent it yesterday, but it didn't get to me till today. I wonder why that is. Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's maybe
Oh,
why.
it might be the messenger thing.
iPhone's weird.
Well, that we weren't sure, because like we hadn't texted you, so sometimes.
Yeah, iPhone's like not fully compatible with Android.
Yeah, some of these are like not even bagged.
You ran out of bags.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see those last time.
Kind of remind me. I don't know if you ever read the Mad magazine.
Of course. My favorite magazine.
Oh, really? It kind of reminds me.
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, it is like the
Them-
precursor.
yeah, they just do a parody.
It's so funny.
Like number one of that.
Did we?
Some of the Iron Mans must be in a different box, huh? One-
Maybe.
Maybe at the end of this
We
one.
didn't forget them, did we?
We like the new ones.
The first one. See, I know you had the first one.
Did we really?
Yeah.
We didn't forget them, though.
Maybe it's in a different box. I haven't looked at all of them yet.
No, I thought we were.
It's okay. I'm still looking.
Okay.
Might be in here still.
No. You got the first Iron Man?
I did see it in there.
Yeah, we did.
Might still be in there. It starts at 17 now, and you did have number one.
We didn't accidentally like move them to the floor.
No, I don't think so. We had to do some rearranging because
Yeah.
the ones were getting full.
Make
And,
them all fit, yeah.
yeah. Oh, here.
There they are.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
You
can
made me
leave 'em there.
nervous. I was like,
You can leave them in there.
okay.
It makes sense that they would be right there because it's alphabetical.
Those bags are probably from the 80s.
Yeah, they're not too sticky. Sometimes they get like melted together.
Like I heard back in the day, like in the 60s, like they didn't even really have bags.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing.
They're usually yellow. When they're old.
Yeah.
These aren't yellow and they're not sticky, so they might be newer. Got a big run of those.
Yeah.
That is so weird. It's so 60s. Oh, the other one was Ruby cartoon. Yeah.
Cool.
That's
I'll
old,
just put
man.
them all in there.
Alf in there. I've actually never seen Alf in X-Men.
I know he had a few that were like, what were these, free from like the grocery store? Yeah.
Might have been like stuff like his dad got when he traveled.
Mm-hmm. I gotta put them in order, you know.
You didn't put anything in the front seat, did you?
No.
Okay. I just don't want to live in like a hot car.
Oh, I know. These Submarine or Hulk ones look pretty old.
Yeah, those are cool.
Dad must have liked them.
Conan must have got moved to a different box.
Which one?
The Conans. Oh, actually, they were in the front of one of the boxes, I remember.
Oh, did we?
They're probably right here.
Oh, the
Yeah, they
number
are.
one. Oh, you found it?
Wait,
Okay.
no, that's not them. What issue's this?
Oh, I think we actually have that issue. It's
Missing the cover.
it's it's
I
a
have a duplicate.
Oh, you bought an extra one since it was missing the
oh,
cover?
not us, his dad.
Yeah.
I have to run back and get it.
I used to have
Okay.
that book.
Okay. Which one? Oh, that Bring Back My Goblin.
No, I used to have this one.
I like that one. That one's a cool one. Or I can run back. Like these comic books like took over our house.
Yeah, we had to keep our daughter away.
Our daughter,
Yeah.
she's like grabbing dogs. Like she's like so grabby. She wants to grab. Okay, you should be in order now. Where'd the Conans go? Did they?
I know there's a few in this one.
Oh, let me see.
And the other ones, last time they were in the front of one of the boxes.
We have like.
No, we got one, right? Goes before D.
This one's from another country. Doesn't have the price.
Oh, that's crazy.
Says the number.
Yeah, I think his dad's dad like traveled a lot for work abroad, and he would buy him comics.
So when they come from another country, is the script still the same inside the comic?
Everything's the same.
Should be
just
the same.
The cover with the price.
Only time they would change, I think, is reprints. Sometimes they'll take out stuff.
Should I go home and grab the Conan?
It's not that big of a deal. Unless you have a lot of Conan, because I think the only ones I saw was like, I didn't see a Red Sonja here either.
We have Red Sonja.
Oh, you're keeping it?
But like, well, we had like 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care. I just care about the Thor. Thor and Ant-Man.
Well, yeah, because you're an engineer. So
He's a nerd.
Oh, yeah, because you like him because you're an engineer and he's an engineer.
Exactly.
told you about it's about
It's
like,
about, yeah, I
honestly,
know,
about
you
people
like,
can relate to.
You
exactly.
saw the new movie?
Yeah, Quantumania.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's alright.
I like the first two Ant-Mans. I haven't seen the latest one. First two are good.
We have a bunch more monster, what I call the monster ones too. It's just that there were so many
You have more?
monsters. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Creatures on the loose. Which ones?
You have more of these issues?
Let me see which ones.
No, these.
Oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
just didn't bring them?
Yeah. We just wanted to show you what we had.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Go back and get some more.
Yeah, shit. I can go back. What time is it?
152.
1:50 here. Yeah, just give me the keys. Oh, bring some trades. All right.
You able to carry them? Just hold them from the bottom one.
You need a box to put them in when you get home?
Yeah, actually, maybe because I only have this one.
How many boxes do you need?
One.
Just one?
That many.
What? Like social currency.
There's no such God's name. All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Well, oh yeah. I just have to go leave by like 3:30.
That's good. No, we got
Okay. Okay. Lock this door until she gets back. People walking in on the street. Yeah.
They used to drive me nuts, man. I worked at an ice cream shop and I also worked at a coffee shop and like close the register. People like, come on, start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the register's closed, you can't do nothing.
Exactly.
Magazine.
Yeah, there's like a couple I actually just want to like just hopefully have a son. I'd like to frame some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, man. I just look at these like they're just like artwork.
You can always make copies and then frame the copies.
Yeah.
It's actually better. You can print it out any size. You still there?
Yeah.
I could barely hear you.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Is it my phone, you think?
Oh, it could be. Maybe turn up the sound on it.
I have no sound really coming.
Okay, well, I'm here.
Let's see if I have headphones. She went to go get another box.
Yeah, monster stuff, she said.
It's a constant thing I hit with these guys, like, bring more boxes. But I tell people just to bring them all in.
They may not be able to fit them in their car.
How'd y'all decide on your name?
Kind of actually bought the business 12 years ago from somebody.
Oh, okay.
That had it only lasted about a year. It was more of a coffee shop.
Yeah.
With a few comics. So it was called Gotham City Comics and Coffee was the name.
Yeah.
It was a coffee shop with a huge lounge area and just a handful of comics. And it was a dying business, and we bought it.
Well, I guess you kind of have to commit to one or the other.
Yeah, or have someone dedicated to one part of it, maybe.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Think of the movie Night at the Roxbury. We're gonna open up the first snack store.
That's the thing. It was a cool gimmick at first.
Yeah, it's unique.
And I think it made a name, got people in. So it was good while it lasted.
Yeah.
But then a coffee shop opened on one side of us, and then a coffee shop opened on the other side of us. So there were some days where I was making like 1 cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And I'd have to do all the work of all that, breaking down the machine, cleaning it.
Yep, I've been there.
And I only made 1 cup. Yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, then you have to clean up if you're gonna handle these things. It's like.
Oh, that was another thing. Yeah, I would lose customers because a customer would spill coffee on the books, and then I had to make the choice: do I make them pay, or do I not make them pay for them?
Yep.
I make them pay for them. Chances are they're never coming back because they're going to be very mad.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was a tough one. And it happened a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sometimes a guy took out a whole row of those kind of books, those graphic novels, spilled it on the bottom. Took out a whole row.
I'm sorry, but it is terrible.
I think it's like $1,000 worth of books.
Yeah, I would probably try to separate like no coffee beyond this point.
Yeah. Ken, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you now. I haven't been able to hear a word you said. What's going on today?
Oh, not much. Just relaxing with the wife, and we're going to watch some movies as soon as we're done here.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily there was no UPS or post office or FedEx today. Able to take the day off. Did you like any of those books that I was showing you?
Are you in yours?
Huh?
Can I be heard?
No, I have my headphones on. You should be able to hear me, right?
Oh, okay. Well, that's a silly question. If you do make this buy, save that groovy for me. In addition to some other stuff we'll talk about, but that
Yeah.
groovy, I've never even seen that.
No.
I think it's from Marvel, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Unless you're keeping it for your own collection, I'm just making assumptions. So she's bringing more monster stuff.
Yeah.
Or you think they're like famous monsters kind of stuff, or?
No, I think it was more of the same. They just didn't have enough boxes.
Yeah.
They said it was more of what was in this box.
Like Spider-Man teaming up with like Monsters on the Prowl kind of stuff.
Yeah, creatures on the loose, monsters on the prowl.
Yeah.
Maybe some more fears. And where monsters dwell. Tower of Shadows.
Yeah. That's a Stranko there.
Did you see when I got to this one?
Yeah. I have that issue, but it has a tape pull. I wish I had the original version. Oh yeah, there. Well, that's a reprint of the first Groot.
Yeah.
But it still has value, of course. I have that one. The one that has Captain America and Iron Man together, I think it's the first issue that has Captain America in it. Is that right? On Tales of Suspense. That I think it is. In the Tales of Suspense. That's a that one. That's one I'd love to have. I don't think it's kind of pricey, but I need to. Are you sure
I didn't see one.
There's.
She thought she left one.
Okay.
She just put it in the back seat and forgot or something. Yeah. I didn't see it, but I wasn't looking for it either.
She's an aerospace engineer, so like, she's one of those people. She's so smart that like she sometimes goes into another world.
Yeah.
Like she put her like a computer mouse in the
Oh man. At least it wasn't a real mouse.
I know, but yeah. So sometimes she's like, people are that smart. Sometimes they're different.
Could you turn the camera sideways, or would that be annoying to you?
I can. I always think that it doesn't just cut off the top then.
No, it's the other way, that it gives black bars on the left and right. This way, it's more like fills the
Because
whole
to
screen.
me right now, the top and the bottom's gone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's not right. That's not what it's showing on your end.
Well, no. The way it's shown on my end is it's like a movie. It fills the entire
Oh.
screen. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Well, I wonder why it does that. Why it doesn't show me.
I don't know, but a lot of people film it up and down because that's the way they do it on TikTok. But to me, this is more gives you the widescreen experience.
Yeah, I just figured I was not
And then
showing the book.
it doesn't cut off anything too much. As long as you're pointing it in the right direction, it's going to catch the comic cover. I saw one of that issue where the cover was on upside down. Does that make it valuable, or is the
No, I wouldn't want a book like that.
I don't
It's
know.
upside down.
Yeah, I don't know how that could even happen on a printing press. How does it?
Well, have you seen these? Have you seen these books that have like 10 covers attached?
No, but I've seen double covers.
Yeah, there's some that have like 10.
Well, how hot is it there today?
I'm not sure.
I mean, is it super hot? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't go outside.
I mean, it's just these books, don't need to be in the cars too long.
They get pressed out there.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four box. Yeah, maybe go through that box while we're waiting, because
I have 5% on my phone.
Oh shoot! Is there a plug for it?
Not right here, but once I hit 3, I'll go charge it or something.
Okay. That's the one I was talking about on the phone. That's the one.
Yeah, this one's really rough.
Well, that's probably all I could ever afford, and I probably even couldn't afford one in that condition. The next one is a classic cover I've always liked with the building and the Avengers. That's always
Neat. Yeah,
Is that one in good shape?
it's better.
That's like the drawings every boy does in 3rd and 4th grade, where they draw those elaborate.
Yeah, the cutout of the building.
Yeah, or battle scenes with big canyons and everything, and yeah, these early ones I've got that one. I've got a lot from this point on, except I have that one. I've got a lot of them. I just don't have 2 of the key. I hate to use the word key of the Galactus trilogy. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 copies of that one. That one seems to be very common, and I think I've got 2 copies of that one. I think by this point, the Fantastic Four was a really big seller. And boys had gotten over the fact that comics were now 12 cents by this point, and the sales started going back up. A lot of boys dropped. That's a great cover with the photo collage.
Yeah, I had one of these not that long ago.
Yeah, man, it's another one I'd love to have. I don't have that particular one. Yeah. This was the best thing Marvel did, right? This is like the height of everything, right in this era here. That's the first Inhumans, isn't it? I think it might be.
I sold all my Fantastic Fours, I think, already. I used to have this one.
Are the Spider-Mans there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those today. I saw them on the phone the other night.
I used to have this one too.
Yeah, that's a great issue.
And I had this one before.
I've never had that issue. That's one I need. I know that's a high dollar one. I have that. And
Had this.
Yeah, I've never had that. I
Had
have
this.
that. I have that one in good shape.
I had this just recently.
Really? Man, I wish I'd
Mine was
known.
signed by Stan Lee.
Oh. That's cool, but I guess I prefer signatures on the inside, the first page.
Me too.
The way that
That's how I do it now. Because the marker Sharpie, after years, a black Sharpie will turn brown, and it starts seeping into the paper, and it start like a
Right.
person with a tattoo. When they get older, you can't even make out the tattoo anymore.
Yeah, but they're going to be putting those people put them in. They seal them, and you'll never
It
know.
still bleeds. Yeah, but
I
it
know,
still bleeds.
But if they want to keep it in plastic forever, they'll never even know it's soaked through. But that's
No, they will, because it starts getting wider. It starts bleeding wide. I don't mean up to the back. I mean, it starts expanding out.
And when he was in his 90s signing his name, it really just kind of looks like a scribble, like some
Yeah.
kid maybe defaced the comic.
Well, you should have. I had a guy come in and try to sell me a signed Spider-Man mask by Stan Lee, and the signature was in an area about this big,
Yeah.
and it was just perfectly on there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "There's no way he could write that small, that clean."
Oh, it was, yeah.
You could tell it was done fake.
And then when he was, about a year or so before he died, they started taking blood out of his body. And
Yeah, I bought one of those from somebody. One of
it's
those
like,
books.
Could you get any worse with your elder abuse?
I felt pretty bad for having it.
Would they actually mix the blood and the ink like they did with a
Yeah.
Kiss comic?
Yeah, and then they make a stamp out of it, and then they stamp the book, and so it
And
has
they
his
were doing
DNA
that
in it.
with the Black Panthers, or they were doing it on
Yeah.
comics he didn't even have anything to do with.
Yeah, it was a new Black Panther comic. I
Right,
had. That's the one I had. I sold it.
I mean, I realized he came up with the name for the character, but beyond that, yeah, I don't think I want blood on my comic books, especially after AIDS came in. It's just like, even in the days of Kiss, that was.
It's no. There's no way it would be able to carry anything.
Yeah, I know, but it's still just disgusting.
And like with the Kiss comic that had blood in it, there's no way you could even. It would be such a small amount.
Yeah, they hardly put anything in this giant vat. Just a publicity.
There's no way you could even if you did a DNA test for it, you wouldn't see it in there.
No, I know. It's just a ghoulish.
It's more of a it's more like a sacrifice type ritual.
Yeah, it actually probably really is, if you really think about it. Well, that's probably the prime of the Fantastic Four. Maybe you could go through the Spider-Mans. I don't know how early. I remember it seemed like they started in the Ditko run.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug my phone into it.
Yeah.
Some juice. Oh man, you see that?
Is that your star projector? I was telling my wife about that. Could you show that? I think she's watching upstairs. I hear my voice echoing from the attic. That would look so cool in our attic because everything's painted kind of blue.
I'm gonna see what it does off those mirrors on your ceiling.
Oh yeah, who knows what it would do? Probably reflect back the lasers and blind me.
Yeah, that's what it just did when I plugged in this thing right here.
Oh, it hit you in the eye.
Yeah.
Were we talking about Alex Stein? Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he's this guy on YouTube. He now has his own show on YouTube and he's just this insane, trollish, conservative comedian. But he had this laser. He kept shining it in his producer's eyes, and then he was just like shining it in his own eye from about a foot away. He's out of his mind. He was the guy that confronted AOC on the steps of the Capitol and was shouting things at her. Wow, that does look cool, and it's a brightly lit store. If you turn the lights off, what would that look like? So, way to turn the lights off for a second, easily. And that's just like a $25 device. Now, did you hire someone to paint that Monster Corner sign, or did you do it yourself? I don't think he can hear me. Oh, he's muted.
Mike is muted. There you go. Back on. No, the guy that made my magic sign. That one. And after I commissioned that one, everybody wanted it, and I guess the guys sold like 10 or 15 more of these.
Oh, really? Is he pretty reasonable?
No, not at all.
The
That machine to make these is probably a $100,000 machine.
Oh, but what about the Monster Corner one? Seems like that would be a little easier to make.
Easier for him, yeah. All the stuff. He made one of these with this machine. He didn't have to do nothing. He just puts the wood in there. It's a button.
He made
and
the Haunted Mansion. I thought that was an officially licensed.
No,
Disney.
that is official, but I'm saying he can make that same one.
Oh,
You wouldn't know the difference.
I see.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the difference.
Okay. I was hinting around if that Monster Corner sign was affordably made. I would love one myself, because there's a classic photograph of a hobby shop from the 60s with that sign in the background. For those of you out there that don't know, it's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that picture. So I have a little more time now. My plans changed a little bit for tonight.
Oh,
that's good. Yeah, so I have a little bit more time now.
Oh, okay. She delayed the start of the birthday party or something? No.
It's just we're going somewhere. And we're just gonna go in a little bit later.
Oh, okay. Am I muted, or can you? Am I?
I can hear you.
Okay, but no one else can hear me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
That the one with the Watcher on the cover, is that the biggest book of this? What?
Seems like it, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's
a lot of them, but yeah, maybe that one.
It's a heck of a. I've never seen anything like it, man. Are they all like what would you say condition wise? They're all fine, or? Well, can't probably say that. They look pretty good. Oh, man.
Are you there?
Yep.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
So what's the origin on the star projector again?
The origin of it?
I mean, is it from Etsy or Amazon?
Oh, I saw it on someone's video. And from his video, it looked like maybe you're seeing it too, on this video, but it seemed like it was covering his whole house.
Of course, he might have had a small living room.
Yeah, he just had a small room, and then the camera made it look big.
Yeah.
But they have a 2.0 now, but that one's more expensive. So I just got this one.
Yeah.
And they have a wall mount. I saw they sell. And they do different covers or colors. Like this one is a blue cloud with green stars.
Are there any warnings on it about lasers, or is it actually a laser?
I think the green is lasers.
Okay.
I'm not going to look straight into it.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That should be okay to look at, right?
I don't think so, man.
No, for you guys.
Oh, for us, yeah. I mean, this morning or yesterday, I was filming, and the camera was pointed directly at the sun, and it kind of looks cool, but it apparently doesn't destroy an iPhone like it would a human eye. That's a cool effect. It's like you're in a planetarium. The stars seem like very. They don't really. Are they scattered, or does it seem like, well, they're twinkling, and then the clouds?
What happens is, the stars stay exactly where they are, and it's the clouds in the background that are moving.
Okay.
You can turn the stars off, so it just looks like a black hole above me.
Can you turn the stars off and just have the clouds?
Yeah.
Is there a moon too?
No, there's no moon.
Okay.
There's just stars. Well,
That's
oh,
certainly.
my phone's right above it. Can you see that?
I don't know what I'm looking for. Hold on. I'll give you
Just
full.
the stars.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't really. Okay. Yeah, the stars seem like they're kind of
They're
positioned.
moving, huh? Yeah, they are moving.
Well, I mean, they're not staggered enough for me. It's like they all seem very uniformly positioned, not staggered like in the real night sky. But it's still
This looks cool.
amazingly cool. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow, that's the way I do it. And those clouds move.
Yeah,
I think that's even cooler than the stars.
yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. There was a movie theater in San Antonio my mom used to go to as a little girl in the 30s. I don't remember if it was called the Majestic or the Aztec, but it was made like you were in a Spanish village and you were outside and you looked up at the roof, the ceiling of the movie theater, and you'd see clouds and stars, and the clouds would move across. And so obviously they weren't using lasers in the 1930s, but some kind of projection.
Yeah, there's people that do fiber optic stars too, but those cost a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, that fiber optics, I guess, is 60s, early or 70s technology. I don't know what they were using back in her time.
This would probably look cool at night though.
Wonder how far away they live. She seems to have been gone a long time.
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting working with the artist right now to get a new cover done.
What an exclusive
Yeah, an
cover
exclusive. Yeah.
for Mad Balls or Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids Origins is coming back for a second series.
Okay. And what's the artist you're working with?
I think I showed you something that he did. It was a metal sign with that pirate on it.
Okay.
With all that gold coming in his chest.
Okay. All right.
Do you remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that artist.
So when
He
you
just
have an
sent.
exclusive done, how many are printed just for your store?
I have to do a 500 on this one.
500.
And then I'm gonna pay him in comics.
Okay. And do you sell the 500 or do you wind up selling some to other stores, or how does that work? I mean, are there
I
500?
could sell them to other stores, but I usually just do it myself.
So you have 500 enough customers that would buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So I sometimes wonder, are there 500 people in all of Arizona that are into Garbage Pail Kids and Mad Balls enough? I tend to wonder how many people there are like us out there. But that's great. Now, I am muted, right?
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Just experimenting.
I keep that one.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave that one up. My wife
This
was
AI
looking.
stuff is getting really weird.
Oh, did you see what Damon Packard did?
No, I wanted to, but I saw something and I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't know they made GI Joes that size.
Yeah,
And
the
I guess
AI.
the guy put he typed in, or he asked the AI to make it what a GI Joe aisle looked like at Toys R Us in the 80s.
Mm.
And it made these GI Joes. They look like they're standing on the ground, like 3 feet tall. I thought it was a real picture.
Yeah, some of this AI, it gets real twisted. It's like it almost seems very demonically influenced. Like there's something supernatural guiding the computer into some real dark places with this AI art. I mean, I have to admit,
Yeah.
some of it's cool, but some of it gets really, really
I,
messed up really quick.
yeah, I saw another guy that his whole page is dedicated to, it looks like 60s and 70s monster toys,
Uh-huh.
but there's stuff you've never seen before because they're all AI. And so he does
Oh,
the toy and the packaging for it. And he
yeah.
puts them right there. And he has to put on his page that none of this stuff is for sale. This is all AI stuff.
Yeah, you may need to send me the link to that. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. It looks like stuff that actually would have been made.
Is the gentleman still in the store?
Yeah.
I don't want you to ignore him.
No, I'm gonna probably let the phone charge off.
You want to just let the phone charge and go talk to him, and then
Yeah.
come back and grab the phone when
Yeah,
it's
probably.
time. Oh yeah. Go talk to him so you don't, and then and I'll entertain them with something else, and then just when you come back, I'll see.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you in a little bit.
Okay. Good deal. Let's see. So we'll. What the heck was that? There was some computer voice talking to me. It's like it said, "What do you need?" I said, "Cool." Maybe it thought I said Google. Hey Google, were you just talking to me?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to have bothered you. Sorry.
I didn't say Google that you had offended me. Google, are your feelings hurt? Hey Google. Hey Google, would you play the sounds of a thunderstorm, please? Hey Google, what's wrong with you? Hey Siri, would you play the sounds of a thunderstorm, please?
I'm learning how to choose the right audio apps for you. Which one do you want?
Hey Siri, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine, thanks.
Hey Siri, what is the true meaning of Memorial Day?
Memorial Day means a day on which those who died in active military service are remembered, traditionally observed on May 30th, but now officially observed on the last Monday in May.
Hey Siri, I notice a waver in your voice. Have you been drinking today?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Hey Siri, have you been drinking? Have you been hitting the sauce?
I seem to be having trouble hearing you. Sorry about that.
Hey Siri, could you entertain the audience? Hey Siri, what do you know about comic books?
A comic book, also called comic book, comic magazine, or simply comic, is a publication that consists of comics art in the form of sequential juxtaposed panels that represent individual scenes. Would you like to hear more?
Hey Siri, what comic book did Galactus first appear in?
Okay, I found this on the web for what comic book did Galactus first appear in. Check it out.
Check it out, dude. Hey Google, could you play the sound of a thunderstorm? I think Google's feelings are hurt. Oh, it's doing it. Can you hear that? I wonder if anyone's in the chat that could talk. Comments. Hey Siri, how are you feeling?
Hello, I'm fine. Thanks.
Hey Siri, where does your name come from?
Siri is just the name they gave me when I got the job. It doesn't mean any one specific thing, but I like it.
Hey Siri, who gave you the job? Hey Siri, who is your employer? Who do you work for?
Oh, Captain. My captain. You're steering this ship, Kenneth.
I know you're answering my questions. Hey Siri, I know you're answering my questions, but who do you really work for? Hey Siri, do you work for Lucifer?
Oh, Captain. My captain. You're steering this ship, Kenneth.
Hey Siri, is there a satanic Marxist cabal trying to take over the United States?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is there a satanic Marxist cabal trying to take over the United States? Check it out.
Check it out, dude, about the Marxist satanic conspiracy. Hey Google, how are you doing?
Just wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Hey Google, what's the meaning of Memorial Day?
Here's the definition of Memorial Day. A day on which those who died in active military service are remembered, traditionally observed on May 30th, but now officially observed on the last Monday in May.
Hey Google, when is Susie Sue's birthday?
Susie Sue was born on May 27th, 1957.
1957. Hey Siri, when was Lux Interior born?
Lux Interior was born October 21st, 1946.
Hey Siri, what is the address of Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona?
The address for Gotham City Comics and Collectibles is 151 North Country Club Drive, Mesa, Arizona.
Mesa, huh? Mesa, that's good. Siri, are you named after Sirius the Dog Star? Oh, I'm supposed to say, hey Siri. Hey Siri, are you named after Sirius the Dog Star?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Hey Siri, what is the computer technology group that employs you? What does she work for?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the computer technology group that employs you. Check it out.
Hey Siri, what day did the Towering Inferno come out?
The Towering Inferno was released on December 14th, 1974.
How about that? Hey Google, play the sounds of combat.
All right, here's a YouTube music playlist called the Noobs in Combat Soundtrack.
No. Hey Google, shut up. They're going to get me a copyright claim. Hey Google, play the sounds of gunfire.
Playing natural ambiance, battlefield, gunfire, flames, distant bombing on YouTube Music.
Excellent. This is the perfect sound here in the Hotel Orloff. Hey Siri, when was John Wayne born?
John Wayne was born May 26, 1907.
Hey Siri, where was John Wayne born?
John Wayne was born in Winterset, Iowa.
Is anyone even watching? Hey Siri, how old are you?
I'm like balsamic vinegar, jeans, and cast iron skillets, always getting better with age.
Yes, but Siri, what is your actual age? Hey Siri, what are you?
I'm not a person or a robot. I'm software, here to help.
Your software, huh? Hey Siri, I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango?
Oh.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very friendly. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spared its life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let it go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let me go. Will not let you go. Let me go. Never, never let you go. Never let me go, woman. No, 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 no.
Hey Siri, what's wrong with you, man?
I can't really say.
Hey Siri, are you drinking a little bit tonight? What's wrong with you?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Hey Siri, could you play the sounds of gunfire in combat, please?
Which app do you want to listen to this on?
Huh? Hey Siri, play the sounds of gunfire in fighting and war, please.
I don't see an app for that. You'll need to download one.
Hey Siri, what was your favorite issue of the Steve Ditko run of The Amazing Spider-Man?
My preferences are constantly changing, especially when you edit them in settings.
Hey Siri, are you insane?
I'm just trying to do my job. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
I bet she's getting. Hey Siri, are you pissed off?
I'm okay. If you're having those feelings right now, let me know if you'd like some advice.
Hey Siri, give me some advice.
I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I've heard that taking your mind off things can help. Take a break and find something that makes you smile.
Hey Siri, what makes you smile? Hey Siri, what makes you happy? Hey Siri, what do you do for a hobby? What is your hobby?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
What's 0 divided by 0?
If nothing is divided by nothing, then there's nothing to divide or divide it with, and the division never happened. So my answer is no.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with her, man? Oh shit.
My preferences are constantly changing, especially when you edit them in settings.
Hey Siri, are you in Skype?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Hey Siri, what is the meaning of life?
Here's a thought. You know that feeling you get when someone is really nice to you, and you feel great? Maybe the answer is to do more stuff like that.
Hey Siri, when was the last time you felt really great? Hey Google, be quiet. Hey Siri, when was the last time you felt really great? Hey Siri. What is the definition of fun?
I'm just trying to do my job. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Hey Siri, you pissed off. Hey Siri, what's wrong with you?
I couldn't say.
Hey Siri, are you a mental patient?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
You guys in the chat have any questions I can ask her while I kill time here?
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Hey Siri, what kind of podcast do you like to watch?
Okay, just tell me what you'd like to search for.
It's like 14 watts. Yeah, so when it's a field, when you start to go down to 10,
I give up. Hey Siri, it's just you entertain me, Siri. Hey Siri, say something funny. Tell me a joke.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Hey Siri, make me laugh.
What do you get when you cross an elephant and a kangaroo? Earthquakes in Australia.
Wow, that was a good one, man.
I'm okay. If you're having those feelings right now, let me know if you'd like some advice.
Hey Siri, give me some advice.
I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I've heard them taking your mind off.
Yeah, but like if you had held on, he goes, well, had I known that, it's like I'm sure he's like, I made good money. He's like, I was like, try 3 or 4 times. Well, it's crazy some of the stuff they find in attics. Like they'll find in garage sales. Like one of our friends, they were talking about she was Mormon and like one of her uncles or like that, or it was a great uncle like died and like they were cleaning out the attic and they found like one of these old original books of Mormon. And they're like, you know how much the church thought they for that? They got enough money. Like stuff like that. You have all the pictures of all these?
Your software. Hey Siri, I see a little silhouette of a man. Hey Siri, where is Rural Retreat, Virginia?
One option is town of Rural Retreat on Black Lick Road in Rural Retreat, about 745 miles to your east. How about that one?
Hey Siri, what is the population of Rural Retreat, Virginia?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the population of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Check it out.
Hey Siri, where is the Hotel Sprinkle?
Okay, I found this on the web for where is the Hotel Sprinkle. Check it out.
See, here we are. That's the Hotel Orloff, formerly the Hotel Sprinkle, circa 1857. A huge structure with 15 bedrooms. This was the former Hotel Sprinkle. It was built in 1857. It's located on 0.68 acres in Rural Retreat, Virginia. Yes. By the way, if you need to order some copies of the incredible Tomb of Terror television program, they're for sale. We have 19 episodes now. Soon will be 20. $20 postpaid for a 2-hour episode. Make sure you order your copies today. Send $20 postpaid to PayPal at Kenneth Weinert, KENNETHWEINERT. What do we have in this box, man? Here's the magazine printed in Kiss blood. It's got a real bad tear in it, though. Look at that actual blood that came from the members of Kiss in the red ink of this book. Astounding, isn't it? Look at this. Looks exactly like Elvis, doesn't it? Something special for Elvis fans only. Boy, they make him look more effeminate. Look at the lipstick they put on him, and it looks like they gave him a little beauty mark. I didn't mean to love you, Bobby V. This is Movie Teen Illustrated from December 1961. The Paul Anka scrapbook. Yes, indeed. It's a special Elvis issue. This is Marvel's answer to heavy metal. Epic Illustrated. Will I ship the Tomb of Terror to the UK? Probably, but I've got to figure out. Well, I don't think it would play on UK players. That's a different DVD system, unless you have some player that is universal. I don't know what the postage would be. I have to get a quote on that. It might be more. I don't know. I didn't even really think about international orders. Wish I could just put it up, honestly, online free, but I don't know if it would fly or not. Vampire Tales, the amazing Marvel magazine. What else is in this box? Oh, here's some old National Lampoons. Why are are those National Lampoons there? Something strange is going on. Oh, this is actually before Elvis died. National Lampoon did this cover. This is from July of 76. July of 76, when most magazines were covering the bicentennial, the 200th birthday of the United States. They had this cover. National Lampoon in the 70s was one of the greatest things in the world. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Man, what is that? Oh. It's labeled Marvel magazines, but it's half National Lampoons in there. Man. Something else, man. Ouch. What in the name of all this? Oh, I see. Ridiculous. You know, Davy Crockett was the king of the wild frontier. Did you know that, ladies and gentlemen? Man, these books don't fit in here. What is the culprit here? Oh, these boards are too wide. Too wide. Look at this. Isn't this a funny cover? Look, that's pretty funny, right? He's got gyroscope. Is that what you call it on his beak? That's funny. That's funny as heck. What's that incredibly funny Daffy Duck up to now? This is a beautiful cover, you got to admit. This is probably the book that didn't fit in that box. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You know what's funny is like I grew up like I was watching that.
I have some books I'm considering sending into CGC. I don't know if I even want to touch this, man. It's like it came out of the septic tank. Yeah, some of these books are. What do you think, man? Yeah, in my defense, they used to sell these stacks of comics at Lone Star Comics in Arlington, Texas. They would sell these. They were all bundled together, and it was called Wounded Wonders. And sometimes you get coverless comics or comics were they were just in bad shape where they couldn't sell them individually. So you'd pay like $8-9 and you get a brick of comics that were all either from the bronze or silver, or some could even be from the golden age, but they're all guaranteed to be at least a certain number of decades old. But yeah, this was in one of them, and I have a much better copy of this, but It's a good reading copy. Oh, look at that. Marvel superheroes coming to your way on TV. Anyway, it's just comical. The condition, man. It's got a little bit of Marvel chipping. Hey, Grut. Hey, Grutu. I was about to call Michael Taylor Grutu. Hey, Michael. How are you? Do you even know what we're doing? Or you just tune in, or I could kind of explain what we're doing here, unless you've been watching. This book is this is actually that's from the printer, this purple ink. This book actually feels kind of still has a lot of gloss to the cover and everything, but then look at the front cover. Most of the logo's gone. I can still read it. Sounds like someone's opening a soft drink. Yeah. Is this oh yeah, but see they cut through the first page. I think this is the second page. I think this is the issue right before 180, right? Is it 179? $162. Anyway, this clown is on the back of the cover that, isn't he the guy running at, while Hulk and Wolverine are fighting? I think so. This one doesn't look that bad relatively compared to the other ones. I've got a better copy. I guess the back cover's got a tear, a pretty bad tear.
Go back to the whole video game thing. That's what I've also heard about Comic Cons now. Is it's more about people dressing up in costumes than it actually is about the comic.
It's a free comic book day thing. My favorite thing is Monsters. This actually looks pretty good. It's all done like on simulated notebook paper with the blue lines. Because when I was a kid, that's what we would do all our drawings on, is the paper with blue lines, because we didn't have anything else. That actually looks okay. Going through this box here. Oh, here's an ancient copy of Wizard. I don't know if people collect this or not. Oh, well, Michael says, yeah, I just got here. Cool Hulk cover. We're kind of a fly on the wall. The other picture there over here is Gotham City Comics, and he's closed today. It's a holiday, but he's got some people in there that are potentially, they brought in a bunch of boxes of comics. He's looking at them and, to buy them. And so we're kind of looking like a fly on the wall. Right now he's charging his phone, and he's going to look at some more books, but it would be worth it to rewind. I still think like VCRs, to look at the beginning of this video later, because there's some cool stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at Wizard number 6. This was what people in the 90s used to read. Tells you what the top 100, top 10 rather are. Let's see. This came out in February of 1992. So New Mutants 87 is the number one top book. I think that they hadn't gotten to the New Mutants when with the first Deadpool at that point. And they probably wouldn't have even realized that Deadpool had a future to become as big as he is today back in 1992. Yes, indeed. Yes, Wizard. I've got a whole long box or two of these Wizard magazines. I just don't know if people collect them yet or not. Bunch of beat up books, man.
That's the way I do anyway.
Yeah. What is this book? What is this? Oh, this is my wife's book. It needs to be up with your books. Oh, it's like a diary, a journal thing, apparently. Okay, I'm going to take this up, put it in with your books. This is my father's book, Stolen Valor. How the Vietnam generation was robbed of its heroes and its history. I guess I'm supposed to be entertaining people. What the heck is that?
I say actually we do podcasts, but it's real estate now.
Mhm. Oh, you do? Ken, are you still there?
Yeah.
My phone call, I could hear you on my phone call.
Oh no.
Like I have a Bluetooth phone in my shop.
Uh-oh.
And it crossed signals.
Oh no.
And I was talking to my mom, and I could hear you saying, I could hear you talking.
Oh no. Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's
That
just
could have been insanity. Okay.
I just was hoping,
We weren't hearing you.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was hoping.
Do we have any more of the magazines?
I think we might.
Could you flip the phone sideways?
Yeah. This is what you brought?
already bagged them.
Oh, you found the Conan?
One, two. Funny ones. Okay. I bought one of the two red suns we had right there. And then,
Those are the
we had
monster
these,
ones.
the monster ones, yeah.
Cool.
I thought we had a ton more, but I couldn't find them, so I'm like, yeah, let's see them here.
Oh, take a look at it.
Okay.
Have a deal restaurant.
Yeah. Just
I tried to look for
in
the
here
one
and take a
that I
left.
know where-
First door on the left. I have this one.
Yeah.
Bernie Wrightson cover.
I just remembered what Khazar was. Like their Tarzan, right?
You want me to put these in with the other one?
Oh, sure. There's a bunch of 90s Iron Man.
1990s.
Yeah, 90s. I think they're 90s. I was like, oh, probably a lot of these, right?
Those he's keeping.
I just didn't think they were. We're gonna try to bring them.
Yeah.
Well, we can bring them some other time. Well, you had 90s Iron Man too, right? And those covers are actually.
Do we not bring them here?
I don't know, like 30 years ago.
Now you should think like, oh, it's like 10 years ago. Oh, wait.
I remember when like drink and no. I bet you these are actually kind of fun. I would read these. Yeah, they were up. Dagny fell again. That's a lot. I was like, I don't know if I should be worried about that.
Either way.
Excited when I see number one, and I'm like, wait, not number one.
like watching.
Yeah. Wondering what this was.
Invaders is a series.
I see something with the Human Torch. I mean, I see it.
Yeah, you know all these guys. It's a team. I think it's Bucky. I think so.
Give a random song.
Ken, you there?
Yeah.
There's some Spider-Man. You said you want to see these?
Yeah. Is that the earliest issue?
Looks like it. You see the condition of it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
That thing's been loved.
Yes.
How many times did you read it?
Yeah, I know.
Oops.
Didn't like
He wasn't a DC guy. He always felt like it.
Is that his name? Somebody's name?
No, we don't know. He probably traded it.
Yeah, just go in there like, is this your signature?
Yeah, there's a
He's like,
few.
He's like 85.
I know.
Yeah, some are nicer than others.
Yeah.
This one's got a lot of creases here. But the spine's better than that, like that other one we saw. These creases. More noticeable on a black cover.
I've always liked that one.
The next cover I like. This
And
cover,
that one,
I really
that
like
one's a
this
cool
cover.
one. I put a sticker on it.
This is the one
That
I always
one's
liked.
a cool one right there.
The water, I like that one. It's a good one.
Yeah, you really like you really like Fantastic Four.
Oh, you bought two of these because this one was ripped.
Oh yeah. He collected them.
This used to be a coffee shop / comic book store.
Well, the old one was. I've only been here since December.
Oh, okay, because actually the GPS took me to the one.
It took you to the old place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what is that now?
It's nothing now. It's abandoned.
Looks like it was a lot smaller.
It's actually bigger.
Oh, it's bigger.
There's like skinny. I went long. See that?
Yeah.
It's showing him the damage on it.
Right.
That was one he liked.
Oh. Oh, I like that one. I think that's
Yeah, that one's cool.
a good one.
In a robot suit, you saw him.
Oh. Which movie?
I think it was the second one.
Second one.
This one's in the Andrew Garfield ones.
The dinosaur, they call me dinosaur. This one, I like this one because he looks like a panda. Probably not. And this one's cool. I really like.
Sex trafficking.
Anywhere you see vulture, that one's definitely a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
I love I was telling her about the original SNL. I don't know if you remember this, but like where they had all the superheroes and they're like they fought all the crime, and so there's no crime in the cities. Like, partying all the time and smoking. Like,
Nothing to do.
The Flash, yeah, they're like the Flash has developed love handles, and then like Lois Lane meets up with Clark. Yeah, then he meets up with Clark Kent, and was like, Clark, I need to tell you something. Like, you're a close friend of mine that Superman doesn't know. I used to date the Hulk. Whoa, you didn't sleep with him, did you? I went out with the Hulk. Superman loses his mind. Then the Hulk goes in there, who is played by John Belushi, and goes in to take a crap and sits on the invisible woman. Never heard of locks. Remember the Pog? Did you ever do the Pog?
Weird people don't die anymore.
Crazy, huh? That is crazy, huh?
My dad had the old laser disc, so like we watched Terminator 2.
Were there two of them?
Yeah, it was like halfway through, like put the other disc.
Just because you have it on your streaming service doesn't mean it's always going to be there.
Right, exactly. I like the Kingpin.
They edit your movies too.
Yeah, like that's what I heard. I'm a big Seinfeld guy, and they put it on Netflix. I heard they like took a bunch of stuff out.
Guess it's not PC anymore.
Probably.
They did with The Simpsons.
Yeah, they took out the one where the guy thought he was Michael Jackson from the tennis island.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, because they were like, oh well, Michael Jackson, all the sexual allegations.
So what? They're just allegations.
I know.
You know how much money he had. If there was any, they wanted to sue him so badly.
Well, Corey Feldman said that like a lot of sexual molesting with Michael Jackson. He was. I'm not saying I know what did or didn't happen, but I'll say like I think he was just like a guy that really had a student job, like kind of on the radio himself. And what the Jackson 5 like in the net, he was bad. Like,
I like Electro.
Yeah, they should stick with that though. They won't because they're embarrassed of it. All these costumes. Marvel's embarrassed of them.
Oh really?
They'll always change costumes.
The Spider-Man costumes.
Because they'll just say, yeah, that's too embarrassing.
His one-liners are so funny.
You guys don't have one single DC comic.
No, we got like one Superman, one Batman. You had like a bunch of Superboy ones you collected? Was that you or your dad?
That was not me. Oh.
Maybe 3 or 4. The one Batman we had, it's a Detective Comics, and I got all excited. It's in such bad shape. It's missing like the back cover.
You never know. Could be worth something even like that. I sold a first appearance of Flash.
Oh yeah.
Without a back cover for $1,000.
We were, oh really?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. Was that? Well, we were like looking like. His dad had. Yeah, he had hardly any.
Your first appearances in DC are way earlier
Really?
than Marvel.
Like in the 30s, right?
So that stuff is you can find them.
Okay.
Even in bad condition.
Oh, I'll look again.
Yeah, but I mean, Ben Affleck went out with the Flash. That's why he died.
He was the Flash? Huh?
He was the Flash. Or was he Daredevil?
Daredevil.
Oh, whatever. Wait, I thought he was becoming the Flash. No, the Flash.
Barry Allen's Flash.
He is, but I mean Ben Affleck.
Oh, the actor?
Yeah.
He was the one in the X-Men movies.
No, he played Daredevil.
Yeah, he did. When he played Batman, like,
That's okay. They can play different roles.
yeah, but it's Ben Affleck. He's just not a good actor.
What's his name? Joshua Brolin. He's done a lot of things. He was Cable. He was Thanos.
Was he really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably since you like the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
For
is always
sure.
good.
Yeah, you say they always sell.
These are the best seller.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so here's the thing. Yeah, the Flash is coming out. He's playing Batman again.
Yeah. Well, there'll be different Batmans in that movie.
Oh.
You're gonna have Michael Keaton in there because it's like a whole Into the Spider-Verse thing.
He's a great
You
Batman.
know they did with all the Spider-Man
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
That was a cool one. I really
So
like that.
This is DC doing that. Actually, DC did that first. Marvel's movie came out first. They always copied each other.
Well, it's because they had Lucy Liu as acting. It's like just
Well, you know what a good DC to watch is Peacemaker. Yeah, the series. Watch the Suicide Squad movie. The second one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Peacemaker series. Because James Gunn did it. So the guy that did the Guardians movies.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, so you'll like.
Peacemaker series. You know, I haven't watched the Batman. I just started watching that, but I actually like it. More like a detective. Yeah, you do have to pay attention. Not just like action. But I like that kind of stuff. I like storyline. She likes Michael Bay stuff.
Transformers and stuff.
Like
Explosions.
I like good shows like that.
Do not come. Mr. Trump, are you going to campaign with Governor DeSantis? Did you invite him?
No, he's a nice man. I like him.
So are you campaigning with the governor?
I don't like to compete with anybody. I don't like to compete with anybody.
No, campaigning.
Another hat. You know what? They're doing a great job. I got to get out of here. I got the press here. I don't want to say something that's going to get me in trouble.
And to the United States, where Ron DeSantis is, of course, the man who would like to take on Donald Trump to be.
Country hasn't seen for over 50 years. As you gather with family and friends this weekend, everything is more expensive, a lot more expensive, actually, because of Joe Biden's reckless policies that have caused soaring energy costs and currency inflation like our country hasn't seen for over 50 years. This Memorial Day, gas prices are up 48% since Joe took office. That's right, 48%. Food prices are up 18%. Airline prices are up 41%. Taxes are higher than ever. Interest rates for mortgages and car loans have put the American dream out of reach for countless millions of families. Meanwhile, in the Joe Biden economy, real wages are down 25 months in a row. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. In fact, it's the longest streak on record. The typical American family this Memorial Day weekend has lost an average of nearly $7,000 a year in purchasing power because of Joe Biden's failed presidency. You could take the worst 5 presidents in history, and they haven't done the damage that Joe Biden has done. Just add them up. But help is on the way. On day one, I will begin to reverse the disastrous effects of Biden's inflation and rebuild the greatest economy in the history of the world, which is what we had. I will unleash energy independence, and we will bring the price of gasoline down immediately by ending Biden's foolish war on American energy. They don't want to drill. They don't want to get that liquid gold. We have more than anybody, but we're going to get it. We're going to bring those prices way down. This will also put immediate downward pressure on food prices and the cost of living. By Memorial Day 2025, our country will be roaring back. We'll be well on our way to greatness like our country has never seen before. We were doing it, and then it got stopped by some horrible policies. We had horrible, horrible policies. They all happened so quickly. Not only will we be energy independent, but we will soon be energy dominant. We'll be making so much money, so much, that we'll be reducing debt and lowering your taxes. We're doing so many different things. Our country will be great again. I promise. Thank you very much.
Well, we're in a holding pattern, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the lid to this box? U.S. Navy captures monster in Lake Michigan. Cheap perfume kills 6. Dad's ghost brought me a copy of Weekly World News from heaven. How about that? Boy 12 busted for building nuke plant in basement. Actually, something like that actually happened in reality in the news. Some Boy Scout built something in his shed that started to get more and more radioactive. It was affecting the whole neighborhood. I just read about that in the news the other day, like legitimate news. This is November 17th, 1992, Weekly World News. This is a top secret Pentagon photo. You can tell it's a real photo too, can't you? Well, we're waiting for Gotham City Comics. I don't know if that may be the end of the transmission for this evening. Maybe there's a message on my walkie-talkie here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me check this. No, there is not. Let's see. So then we go to the Donald Trump website and we check events. And it says no events scheduled. There was supposed to be a rally a couple of weeks ago and it got canceled because of mysterious tornadoes started to appear. And so nothing's been scheduled since. What else can we check out here? What's going on in the news on this fine Memorial Day? See, it says China rebuffs Pentagon chief, blunting push for rapprochement. U.S. had proposed a meeting of Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and China's Defense Minister Li Shangfu in Singapore. China has rebuffed a U.S. request for a meeting between their defense chiefs on the sidelines of an annual security forum in Singapore this coming weekend, the Pentagon said Monday, showing the limits of a tentative rapprochement between the two. What does rapprochement mean? I've never heard that word in my life. The decision by China formally to inform the Pentagon shuts the door for now on a meeting between Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Li Shangfu, China's new defense minister, which the U.S. had proposed on the sidelines of the annual Shangri-La Dialogue Security Forum. China's dismissal of the proposal also was termed an unusually blunt message, U.S. defense officials said. In the past, such meetings have come together at the last minute, including last year's meeting because they don't have any respect for us, clearly. Biden laughs and leaves when Fox's Peter Doocy asked if he'd pardon Trump. I'll see you guys, he says. President Joe Biden appeared greatly amused by Fox News White House correspondent Peter Doocy, asking about the possibility of a pardon for Donald Trump. Okay, let's see what's going on. Everybody's leaving, man. No one's sticking around. We already lost 2-3 people. Who the heck is Billie Eilish? Billie Eilish hits back at criticism over her more feminine fashion choices. Okay, so she's getting in trouble because she's dressing in a feminine way. What? Billie Eilish is taking on critics who apparently have an issue with how her style has evolved over the years. The 21-year-old Grammy Award winner, I don't even know who this is, posted a series of photos to her Instagram stories over the weekend. It says, I spent the first 5 years of my career getting absolutely obliterated by you fools for being boyish and dressing how I did and constantly being told I'd be hotter if I acted like a woman. Now when I feel comfortable enough to wear anything remotely feminine or fitting, I changed and I'm a sellout, the caption. And what happened to her? OMG, it's not the same Billie. She's just not like the rest, blah, blah, blah. Billy went on, or sorry, Eyelash went on to call out the true idiots and bozos. Let women exist, she added. Oh boy. She's going to get canceled for that for sure. Yeah, I guess she's looking like a woman now. I don't know what she used to look like. I guess she was tomboyish. Oh, that's important news. I'm glad that I'm being told that important news by CNN. Yes. Let's see. Man. Yeah, look. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Chicago descends deeper into dystopia as armed robbers target 48 victims this weekend. Only 48? New York Times ripped for lamenting lack of kink in new Little Mermaid. What? Climate change protesters try to crash Swedish dance show. Cameraman nails them with crane. Oh, is there footage of that? Let's see. Better turn the music down. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're setting off yellow smoke bombs. Ha! The crane comes in and knocks them over. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's like, oh, that's on TikTok. Well, I don't know what to do here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of in a quandary. I don't know if he's coming back. He might be in negotiation phase with the couple that brought the comics in. Don't know. So it looked like they had the 60s X-Men from issue 3 or 4 on. They had this Amazing Spider-Man from towards kind of the middle or end of Ditko's run up through the early 70s. That looked like they had a lot of the 60s Fantastic Fours, including the Galactus trilogy. They had a lot of cool 60s and 70s Marvel horror books. There were a lot of Daredevils. What else did they have? Apparently there were Iron Mans. I don't think we saw those. They had all the, they didn't have the 70s stuff. I didn't have the first Wolverine, but they had the Hulk 102, all the 1968 first quote unquote first issues where some of the Marvel characters got their own solo titles, whether it was the heroic shots, full body shots, the Iron Man #1, the Hulk 102, I don't know if they had the Submariner one. I didn't see that. They had the Captain Marvel. I mean, they all would look good together on a shelf. What else did they have? They had Silver Surfers. I didn't see the one with Thor and the Silver Surfer coming at each other. I didn't see that one. And I don't think I saw Silver Surfer #1. I know I didn't. That's one of those, that series of #1 issues from 68 with the full body that goes right with those other ones I was talking about. I think they might have had a coverless Silver Surfer #1. Anyway, they were all in kind of like these soft cloth comic boxes that I guess Amazon sells that don't really give support for books. They're kind of almost more like for laundry or something. They're not stiff, really. And It was a pretty cool collection the lady brought in of her father's books. So let me see. Yeah. So anyway, if you have heard of the show The Hypnotic Eye, apparently you can see them all on YouTube now. I'll show you how to do that. Hypnotic Eye was a public access show. I did this magazine in the 90s called The Sophisticate. My friend Joe Riley said, I'd like to do a video version of your magazine. And I said, sure. And so he did it for Dallas Public Access in the mid to late 90s, somewhere in that. And so he started a show called The Hypnotic Eye, and he was a very talented makeup and a guy and sculptor, and he made this puppet of this eye. He called it Icon. I don't know if he was ever referred to as Icon in the show, but that was the name of the puppet, and it hosted the show, and it was clips from old movies and cartoons and Japanese superhero monster stuff and all kinds of amazing stuff, music. And I helped him with the first episodes in the run up to about 7 or 8. I think there were a total of 12. Yeah, anyway, they used to have them on YouTube and they were taken down. Someone's got them put back up. They're also on Internet Archive, and they're whole Roku channels that just do nothing but show The Hypnotic Eye. It kind of got beyond just Dallas Public Access because people recorded it on VHS and sent it out to other people. Anyway, I've kind of revived the show in spirit. It's very much, the same feeling. It's called The Tomb of Terror. I've done about 19 episodes now, and I'm in the middle of episode 19. That's why I say about. And I'm selling them mail order. Send $20 postpaid to PayPal at Kenneth Weinert, KENNETHWEINERT. And when you're there, you put the address down and what episodes you want, and then I mail them to you. And then you can have a wonderful summer watching The Tomb of Terror. And so that's a little commercial. Let's show you where The Hypnotic Eye is on. Just go to YouTube, your YouTube app, and type in Hypnotic Eye. Of course, it's named after a famous, really cool horror movie from the 50s called Hypnotic Eye. Wonder if that movie is on YouTube, possibly. Well, apparently Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers put out an album called Hypnotic Eye, so that may be the first thing you get. Keep scrolling down. Oh, here's somebody. Has episode 2 is the one that I was actually in the editing bay at the Dallas Public TCI, I think is what it was called. Okay, this guy Society Shuffle TV looks like he has the whole series. Yeah. Okay, look up this guy, Society Shuffle TV. And his playlist. So he's got The Hypnotic Eye, Joe Riley. It's 12 episodes. So you click on it, and says one unavailable video is hidden. There must be one episode that ran afoul of copyright censors. I wonder which one. He's got one, but if you can't get it off here, just go to Internet Archive, as long as that's up. Episode 2 is there. Which one? I have these. I mean, I could make you copies. Episode 3 is there. 4 is there. I wonder which one is not available. 5 is there. 6. Or is it? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Yeah. I don't. I've got to. I can't hang out all day. I may have to run. Yeah, these have been up for 4 months. There's episode 7. What the heck is that? Episode is episode 8. Is there? Oh, maybe episode 9 is the one that's missing. 10. Oh, there's 9. 10. 10. Oh, maybe episode 12 is missing. Yeah, looks like episode 12 is the one that's missing. This is the puppet I was telling you about, the cyclop looking puppet. It even blinks. Joe Riley was a genius. He passed away a few years back. Texting my wife. Drew the dog is in there on the bed with the 2 cats. That's a great thing that they're getting along. I mean, I'm not saying they're snuggling together, but they're on the same bed. That's a good thing. I shall return. going upstairs to check on my wife. She's asleep. Uh-oh.
Are you there still?
Yeah.
See if I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear
They
you.
left,
What's
so
up?
let me see if I can hear you.
Okay. So what's the scoop?
Yeah. But basically, nothing's. I haven't gotten anywhere. No progress.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you offer
They're
them an
like
amount?
realtor type people. They're realtors.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So they know what everything's worth then.
Well, they don't know what it's worth because I told them what I would give it to them. I
Right.
told them what I would give them for them, like what percentage.
Right.
But I told them they don't know how to grade a comic though.
Oh, so they just look and see.
They see the highest part. They're taking averages of highest priced ones, you know.
Oh, okay. Oof. So what do they think? What do you think they think it's worth?
They did get an offer of $10 a book.
And they rejected it.
Yeah. I told them there are books that aren't even worth $10 that are in there. But most of them are worth way more.
Yeah.
Call from mom. Call from mom.
Well, then, so they really gave you no sense of. So they counted the books and they know how many books they have. Oh, he's on a phone call. That's why the microphone's off. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, I put my headphones on and I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
Or I couldn't talk, or the mic shut off or something.
Right. It showed the mic was off.
No, I was just saying, if somebody's selling something, why don't they put a price on it?
Well,
because when I'm selling stuff, I put prices on all this stuff.
Right.
If I don't, none of it would ever sell.
Right. Well, they're just they're fishing then, it sounds like.
Yeah. So that's what I don't understand. Why is it okay for someone like that to do that, but I can't?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you deal with something like that.
Yeah, like I said, they're still going around. They're going somewhere right now,
Oh, really?
and they would have went there no matter what, no matter how much money I threw out. They still would have went to this other store.
Okay.
Yeah, they already had an appointment.
Oh, really? Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. How annoying. Well, I don't know.
So I told them I could sit there, grade each book, and put a price, and then pay a percent. But it's going to take me a long time.
Well, would you give them half or 40%, or how did that work?
Yes, I guess whatever percent we agreed upon.
Yeah. The other thing would be to have them
Armed away. Exit now.
have them put it on consignment in your store, I guess.
That didn't sound like an option, but you never know.
Yeah. Oh well.
I thought of that too, but that's too much paperwork.
Yeah. Then there could always be, what if someone shoplifted one of those high-dollar books? But
It's too much stuff to keep track of.
tomorrow's one of your busiest days, so that probably wouldn't be a good time for me to pick through a couple of more books to get up to them.
It might be okay. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like.
Well, I'll send you a text at a certain point and see if you're how busy you are at that moment or whatever. You're busier in the early part of the day. Is that how it works?
I think around noon I'll probably be my busiest.
Oh, okay. So like around 2 or so, would that be better?
Or earlier.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just send you a text, and if you're busy, you can just tell me you're busy.
I think earlier will be better.
Like around noon or 1?
Well, noon your time is probably.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably what here 10.
Yeah, that's right. So, what is there, a 2-hour difference? What time is it right now there?
Right now it is. Let's see. $4:17.
Oh, okay, there's 2-hour difference at 6:17 here. So, so if I call you at 2 o'clock my time, it would be noon. That's still a busy time for you?
Are you still there?
Yeah. Is noon still busy for you pretty much, or you don't know?
Noon your time?
Noon your time.
Noon my time it'll probably be when the shipment gets here.
Okay, so it need to be more like 1 or 2 your time?
Or you don't want to shoot for earlier?
Okay, 1 o'clock your time?
No, I'm thinking like early before noon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, before your store opens. I don't know when your store opens, I guess. Yeah, give me a time that would be good for you.
Every time I try to get in early, it never happens.
Oh, yeah.
But so maybe if I say I'm not going to be there early, then I will be.
Okay.
I think that's the best way.
Okay, so.
I'm like, did you like some of those books?
Oh, yeah.
I found more groovy I found like 3 or 4 of those groovies.
Okay, well,
Those things are cool. I never seen those.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, you don't see.
They were Marvel. They were Marvel books too.
Yeah.
That horror book. What was it? Wasn't Tomb of Terror. It was Tomb of something.
Yeah, those were good books.
I mean, there was a Vampirella number 12 in there. That was cool.
Oh, did the I didn't know that you. I didn't see any magazines. I guess.
Oh, I didn't show those.
Nah.
There was a cool horror one. I don't know who put it out. Didn't have any publisher on it. It said I want to say it said Tomb of Terror, but it didn't say Tomb of Terror. It said Tomb of something.
It might have been one of those Eerie Publications books.
I think so. I think it was one of those. But it had a mummy on the cover that was drawn like Boris Karloff style.
Yeah.
With a good likeness. I really liked that one. And then he had some Eries, 3 or 4 Eries, 1 Vampirella. And then, yeah, that was it. They said they think they have more magazines, though.
Yeah, she was saying, I don't know where they are.
And I mean, it took her forever to go, and she barely brought anything back. All she brought back was some Conans and some Not Brand X. She has a big run of Not Brand X.
Not to upset you, but did they keep the box or they give you the box back?
Shit, you're right. I did give him that box.
That's all right. I mean,
And I gave him and since they were putting stuff back in that crate, I gave him a thick piece of cardboard to put on the bottom and some cardboard treasury boards to put on the side so they didn't damage them.
Well, but see, what you're doing is, regardless of who buys them, you're still preserving history. I mean, because they don't know what they're doing. I mean,
No.
you want to. There's still books worth preserving, regardless of where they end up, just for historical purposes. But yeah, they should. They kind of are committed a little bit to you, a little because of that. I don't think these other stores would have given them a box.
No, and I was truthfully telling them about stuff.
Yeah.
When there's other guys that are just, trying to give them an average of $10 a book.
Yeah. Well,
but they know that there's some big books in there, and basically they said these people wanted to pay for those few big books and then get the rest of them for free.
Oh, well,
that's what they wanted to do. And I told them I would give them more than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was hoping you'd wind up buying them tonight, but anyway.
I try not to get too overly excited because I just know when it's going to happen and when it's not. This is one of those things. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process.
Yeah. So when is your store open tomorrow officially?
Tomorrow at 11.
11, and that's.
I'll be there early.
You'll be there early. So I should call you about noon my time, which would be 10 your time, possibly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I probably really need to run because I really and I know you.
Yeah, I'm already late.
Yeah. My wife's not too happy with me because I ditched her, but there's still time to watch a movie and everything. But we got to get dinner and stuff. But anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and that was fun. It just frustrating.
Yeah, there might be. I mean, it's going to happen. Hopefully, only maybe like 2 more times we meet up.
Yeah, it can't be fun for them hauling those books around. Eventually, they're going to get sick of that.
No, and you know how long it's going to take them to do all the research too?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, they won't look up that one with the Watcher on the cover. And
they know about that one.
Oh, they do. Okay.
But there's some, that they don't even know what the title to look up probably.
Yeah.
And there's some that they got backwards, like they're probably looking up annual number 1 as the Spider-Man number 1.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
And then you know what I don't like about them coming back and forth? Say about that is I've seen different books each time, and I've seen books missing each time.
Right, they're moving everything around.
Even if I do take, even if I accept whatever number he throws out at me, just right now, he's gonna work up a number and give it to me, and then they come back in. I got to look through all those books again and make sure that all the ones I wanted were still there.
Yeah, at least you've got the video record of the
Yeah, because they'll do they you got to watch out. They'll do that. They'll sell books, one here, one there,
right.
and you think it's there, and you give them top dollar for it, and it's missing. That's happened to me before. You learn real quick not to do that.
Yeah, that is so frustrating. Especially, it's just like, gee, I don't know. I don't know. I think
They'll do. I've seen them do it right in front of me. Like I turn my back and they pull a book out and take it outside or something, and it's not in the box. If I wasn't paying attention,
there was once this decades ago. There was all these boxes, these little match books, and they had pinup girls and stuff from the 40s on them, and there was a big giant jug of them for sale for a certain price, and so I said, well, I'll come back tomorrow and buy this. And when I came back the next day, I saw some of the ones that I wanted the most, like 4 or 5 of them, had been pulled out and put in a display case, and she was selling them individually. And I looked through and I didn't see them in there anymore. I thought maybe those were duplicates, and I went back in and said, I think there are some that maybe accidentally got taken out. Because I say accidentally, and she was so pissed. She was seething, and she said, "Just take them." She knew what she'd done.
yeah, that's one of those things you don't say that you're coming back.
Yeah, I know it. I
Because
know
that
it.
gives them time to pull them out.
Opportunity to like go through and realize what was it in there. Hey, Micah, did you see that collection?
Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, I was gonna say that's one of those things where you just don't even mention that you're gonna come back.
Right.
Because you don't want to give them time to pull them out.
Yeah.
You just come the next day with the money and you get them.
Yeah.
You don't never give somebody enough time to go through something again.
Yeah, I learned that lesson that time. Yeah.
Because you're giving them.
What's up, Micah?
You asked if I saw anything. I hadn't seen a thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this couple brought all these Silver Age marvels in, and he was showing them but they seem to be kind of hard.
And that's the third time. That's the third time they've showed them to me.
But that's the first time it's been captured on video. The second time I saw it when I was talking to you on the phone and the video chat, and the first time I think you just told me about it. Anyway, I was just about to sign off, Micah, because my wife's upset that I've been doing the live stream all day. But what's you got anything cool, new news or anything?
No, absolutely not. So I was just hanging out. So y'all have a great Memorial Day.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day. Yeah, I got to run because I'm overdoing this stuff. All right, take care, everybody.
We'll see you.
I'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.